Welcome back to Daily Drives, your #1 destination for the latest updates from the world of military machines, futuristic technologies, and raw engineering power. If you're passionate about cutting-edge defense systems and legendary tanks making a modern comeback, then you're in for a treat. Today, we're diving into a tank that has stood the test of time and evolved to remain relevant in 2026. The Russian T-64. Make sure to stay with us till the end, because this upgraded beast has a story worth knowing. Originally introduced in the 1960s, the T-64 was a game-changer in Soviet armored warfare. It was among the first tanks to integrate composite armor, an autoloader, and a powerful smoothbore gun, all wrapped in a relatively compact and mobile platform. But what makes the T-64 of 2026 so special is not just its heritage, it's the modernization program that has redefined its combat capability in the modern battlefield. The Russian military-industrial complex has been working silently and strategically to breathe new life into its vast fleet of Cold War-era tanks. Among them, the T-64 has received a comprehensive update under the T-64BM2 modernization package. This isn't just a few cosmetic tweaks, it's a total upgrade of armor, electronics, firepower, and battlefield awareness systems. First, let's talk about the armor. The 2026 T-64 now features next-generation explosive, reactive armor designed to counter both kinetic energy penetrators and tandem charge warheads. This means that whether it's facing off against enemy tanks, modern ATGMs, or drone-dropped munitions, the T-64 now has a higher chance of survival. Additional cage armor has been added on vulnerable sections, especially around the turret and engine compartment, which reflects Russia's ongoing effort to adapt to urban warfare and asymmetric threats. Then comes mobility. The T-64 has always been relatively light and maneuverable for a main battle tank, but the new 2026 version has received an upgraded 1,000 horsepower engine, giving it increased acceleration and the ability to navigate difficult terrain with more agility. Combined with a new transmission and improved suspension, this tank can now keep up with or even outmaneuver some of the newer, heavier tanks on the battlefield. Firepower is still at the heart of the T-64's design. It retains its signature 125mm smoothbore gun, but with enhancements. The gun now supports a wider range of ammunition types, including advanced APFS-DS rounds and programmable explosive shells. One of the standout features in the 2026 version is its compatibility with guided missile systems launched through the main gun, giving the T-64 the ability to strike targets at long ranges with precision. Modern optics and electronics also play a crucial role in the T-64's revival. The 2026 model is fitted with a fully digital fire control system, thermal imaging for both the gunner and commander, and improved stabilization. This means that the tank can now operate effectively at night and in low visibility conditions. Drone integration and target sharing capabilities have also been introduced, giving the T-64 battlefield intelligence that it never had before. Inside the tank, crew ergonomics have been slightly improved, but true to its Soviet roots, the focus remains on combat effectiveness over comfort. That said, newer digital displays and communication systems have streamlined internal operations, allowing the crew to respond faster and more accurately under pressure. Another impressive addition is its active protection system. While it may not match the sophistication of Western APS like Israel's Trophy, Russia's own hard-kill and soft-kill systems on the T-64BM2 provide a valuable shield against incoming threats like RPGs and ATGMs. This defensive capability brings an entirely new level of survivability to a platform once considered outdated. The cost-effectiveness of upgrading the T-64 instead of producing new tanks from scratch has also played a significant role in Russia's defense strategy. With budget constraints and a need for fast deployment, modernizing the T-64 allows the Russian military to bolster its armored divisions without the extensive investment required for tanks like the T-14 Armata. It's a smart strategic move, breathing new life into old steel. So, what does this mean for the future of the T-64 in 2026 and beyond? While it may never match the high-end performance of newer Western MBTs, its combination of upgraded firepower, survivability, mobility, and cost efficiency makes it a highly valuable asset in large-scale warfare scenarios, especially in Eastern Europe and the post-Soviet operational theater. As battlefield dynamics evolve with the increasing presence of drones, electronic warfare, and hybrid tactics, the upgraded T-64 proves that even legacy platforms can stay relevant as long as they evolve. The Russian military understands this and continues to refine the art of mixing old doctrines with modern technology. That's all for today's deep dive into the 2026 T-64, a perfect example of how innovation and pragmatism can keep even a 60-year-old design in the fight. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more updates on futuristic military vehicles, legendary machines, and next-gen warfare tech, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Daily Drives, and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay curious, stay powerful, and keep driving into the future.